recently been put in a position where it's like I recently been put in a position where it's like I've met some people and they just remind me of other people, and it's kind of like it feels like the work that I was involved with those other people just wasn't done. And so it's certain traits that I find from other people. For instance, like we all go through issues with friends, and like a friend dropped off, right? And then like as soon as that friend dropped off, another friend slid right in and was just kind of like, hey, I've been thinking about you, bro. How you doing? Like, what's going on with you? How's life? And it just fits so perfectly, and it's just kind of like the world restored my balance. And even when it's like a family member who's passed away, right? I see so many traits of
That's deep.
Yeah. Like I see so many traits and funny characteristics of a recent family member that passed away in some individuals, and it's so weird because all I can do is think about them.
Right.
And it's just like, oh, that's something that this person would have said, and it just brings it all back. So I've never been one to run into anybody, ex or anything like that. I guess I'm lucky, but still, even like the women who has come into my life has also been like a balance of like something from the past, and it's kind of like now it's the past mixed with the future, and it's a curious thing for me. It just really it makes me think and wonder, like, what is the purpose of all this? What do y'all think? What's the purpose? Like, what is your purpose? Or do you guys have balance, and does things like that happen to you? Or am I just like the weirdo?
No, you're not the weirdo at all. You know what I'm saying? Again, these are some, really dope questions that we got today. You know what I'm saying? Again, 2 vegetarians eating chicken. You feel me? This is episode Cinco. You feel me? That's 5 in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Mr. Lingo himself. And I got my brother.
KJ.
So no, you're not the weird one. You know what I'm saying? So it is interesting. You know what I'm saying? And you feel me? Does the world restore balance? Shout out to the subscribers one time. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You feel me? Like, share, comment. You feel me? Follow us on Twitter and IG. 2VEC Podcast. The number 2 VEC
Please comment.
Podcast.
Things
Yeah. Send those questions. You feel me?
Yep.
2 vegetarians eating chicks. CHIX@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? We love it. You feel me? Keep rocking with us. But that was some good points. I definitely do believe that the world restores balance. It's all like for me, I've always thought about it as like this, as the world turns type shit. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up in a household, or your OG used to watch the, you feel me, stories. That was one of the stories, as the world turns. You feel me? Guiding light, all that shit. You feel me? Acting, I used to be like, what the fuck is this? But that's what made me think about that. You know what I'm saying? That everything, in my opinion, just kind of comes back full circle.
Fair.
And it can be, the simplest things, like, you know what I'm saying? And even touching on, what we kind of talked about earlier, like even just with our relationship. You know what I'm saying? It kind of came back full circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Even though, like, you know what I'm saying, I was doing my shit and had my life thing going on. KJ had his life thing going on. You feel me? It still came back full circle. You feel me? Because before 2 vegetarians eating chicken was even created, we was talking about podcasting since like 2012. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2012, 2013, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now here we are in 2020. Full circle, you know what I'm saying? The balance has been restored. You feel me? This was always supposed to happen, like in a unique, weird ass way. Like it was always supposed to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I do believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the lessons go, you know what I'm saying? If you lose out on a lesson, will it come back? Can that be a good and bad thing?
It's interesting. I think that once we figure out what the lesson is, it depends on what it is. But generally, lessons are there to teach us something or help us grow in a certain way. And so I would say that the people who remind me of certain people, that person that was in my life was definitely a motivator. Definitely helped me grow and reach potential that I didn't realize that was there. And so to have that restored through another individual, or to have similar traits possibly restored to another individual, definitely makes my mind wonder. And definitely I'm trying to figure out like what's going on with that personally, because it's it's a situation. And my boy Jones here did not share who sent this in, but thank you for sending in this beautiful question. It made me definitely think about a lot. So it's interesting how things work out, and even this question as a whole, like, right?
Yeah, I feel like for me personally, I've had to, you know, because sometimes you can really. I feel like we get an opportunity every day, right? From a lesson standpoint, right? To either circle back and, you feel me, try to rectify whatever that situation or lesson was that you needed to learn. Some people just really miss it or just don't give a fuck and be like, oh, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you really pay attention to how the universe moves and operates, it's almost kind of like you ever have those like deja vu type of feelings where it'd be like, you know what I'm saying, I could have sworn like that shit like happened already, or like, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing, like, you know what I'm saying, where shit kind of comes back around and the universe gives you an opportunity to do something better or right this time around, and sometimes we still fail at it. That says a lot about a person as an individual.
Who said it was right though? Who said that person that's sent there is right?
That's true. That's a good point. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, like,
it doesn't have to be.
How do we know that they're right?
I guess time. I don't know.
I mean, time will tell if that person's right. But it's just like, depends on the situation,
Yeah.
So.
But I've definitely have lost out on a lot of lessons, but I've paid attention to them when they've come back around. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I've wronged a person, and an opportunity comes back around to present itself for me to either, reconcile or, apologize or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm going to take that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it comes back to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I do believe in karma to a certain extent. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you do a lot of wrong, that shit is going to come back on you somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even got to be extreme. Like, you got to die, no shit like that. In some cases, that do be the extreme. Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on, like, really what you out here doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in somehow, some way, it's going to come back to you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So is it karma or is it energy driven?
I think it could be however you look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so if you put out that negative energy, then you're going to receive it at some point.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes. Without a doubt.
Okay.
If you disagree with that, then
no, I don't.
No, not you. I'm talking about, in general. If y'all disagree with that, then, like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. You just here. Then at that point, you feel me?
But no, I definitely believe in a big. You put the energy out that you want to receive. And it's just staying intentional about things that you want to transpire and things you want to happen. Like, I try not to wish bad on anyone,
No.
And at the same time, just like, if you're not rocking with me, then you're not rocking with me. But I don't take it personal. It's just like, shit, well, you lost out.
Facts.
Because I generally think I'm the greatest thing in the world.
As you should.
So whatever form of relationship it is, it's like, well, you lost out, shit. Not me. That's on you. Like, I'm not here to make you see the light in anything. Because what I'm doing over here is doing great things. But fair. I mean, that's different. So let's just jump to another topic. We're not gonna stay on this.
No. So a powerful woman, is that attractive, or is that shit scary? You feel me? A woman who is at a certain stature, in her life, is that intimidating? Is that scary? Is that sexy? You feel me? To you, is it a turn on? Does it make you? You feel me? Fall back a little bit, get insecure about your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think about that? This was another topic too. You feel me?
I don't. It definitely doesn't make me feel insecure about where I am, because I feel like with the opportunities and the things that I've been given, I've taken full advantage. If not, then I'm working towards taking those advantages and maximizing. So if I run into a powerful woman, then I feel like she's there to help me elevate, if that's what it's meant to be. But it's to me, it's sexy more than anything, bro. Like, I'm gonna just be completely 100%.
Facts.
To make, like, because you're on a certain level in your field, it just makes me want to be on that same level in my field and just do it my way. So it's kind of like I'm chasing you, but I'm also showing that I can match your standards and match your potential, even if you feel like I'm beneath you. Or even like, let's just say, like, you're the boss and I'm like a lower level, and like at some point, it's just life, I'm gonna end up leaving your job. And I'm gonna find my own thing, and then I'm gonna come back, or you might see me again, and I'm gonna be just as on top of everything. But if it's from a dating standpoint, then definitely she's gonna drive me and motivate me to do better, because I can't. No offense, but I can't be letting my lady outdo me, bro. Like I
no, it's fair.
Be trying to carry some weight and prove myself.
That's fair. And see, that's an interesting take on it, right? Because for me personally, I've never found it intimidating to, you feel me, be dealing with a person who's at or a female who's at a certain stature, you know what I'm saying? So if she's like the CEO of a company or her own company, like, you know what I'm saying? And let's hypothetically, let's say I'm just starting my company, like, you know what I'm saying? But she's already at that higher level, you know what I'm saying? She's accomplished it all, like, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make me waver in any kind of way. You feel me? For me, it's motivation. Like you said, it's a turn on for me. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing as an individual and what you're doing as an individual shouldn't have an impact on us being partners. If it does, that's because we as individuals are allowing it to be. You feel me? So like, we don't like a woman who, you feel me, is at a certain stature, and then like, she's like talking down at you because she feels like you beneath her type shit. Like, well, I can't really rock with you if that's the case. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because what I got going on is complete. Let's say if I'm a creative and she's like a doctor or a nurse or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's two different fields. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it should just be left at that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever my profession is what my profession is. And either you gonna support me and be with me as I'm growing and as I'm evolving, or you feel me, we just ain't gonna work. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it should be intimidating or scary. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of situations in the world that it is like that. You know what I'm saying?
So it brings me to another question then. What are we defining powerful woman as? Is it just an educated woman who's the master of her field, or is it just a woman who's just know what she should be and who's holding things down? Because like, you can be a stay-at-home mom and you can definitely be a powerful woman.
Facts. So I think I guess you can say it's levels to it.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? In the sense of, now if you ain't doing shit as a woman, you feel me? Since we just talking about women in general right now, if you ain't doing shit as a woman, you ain't got nothing going for yourself. There's no way I can look at you as a powerful woman. Like, I'm probably gonna look at you as, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's a name for it. You know what I'm saying? But we getting called, you know what I'm saying? No good ass nigga. You feel me? You ain't doing nothing but yourself, man. You feel me? So yeah, I guess it's like, there's a level of respect that can happen. Specifically if we talking about, stay-at-home moms who, you feel me, taking care of the kids, you feel me, making sure the house is good, you feel me? And then let's say if she's still pursuing, shit that she's passionate about, whether it's like a little business on the side or like this or that, like, that's powerful as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because you're still a queen. Like, I come to the crib, my food be ready, shit, you done took care of the kids, you even had time to sell some of your shit, and then you still got time to, like, you feel me, make sure I'm good. Like, shit, you powerful as hell in my book, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's interesting, you know what I'm saying? It ain't always gotta be from a professional standpoint. Like, obviously that's like the, you feel me, the standard if you looking at it from that. That's how the world really looks at it, like, you know what I'm saying? I heard a comment that most powerful women are like single, I think it was.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Somebody. I heard a comment, and I ain't necessarily agree with that. I can understand. I feel like you just kind of, well, maybe it was from her personal experience, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that a lot of women in position of power, you feel me, are typically single?
From my point of view?
Yeah, from your point of view, is that like a thing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of women that I've known who's been in higher positions definitely have a harder time finding another person to date once they break up with their relationship, because it's kind of like you can't date at a certain level once you hit a certain criteria. I feel like
that's fair.
So if that person says yes, then I feel like I can believe that that's yes, because it's just like, let's say you make it big, right, and you make it big in media, right, and you can't. It's going to be harder for you to find the average person who you think is not going to try to get over on you because of your media success. And so maybe that's how they view it. I don't know because I'm not in those.
You think it's easy to tell if a person is trying to like use you for your success? Think there's like red flags and shit that you should.
Well, it's always red flags with anyone. I think that it's harder to tell if it's genuine, if it's genuinely just red flags in them, or if it's genuine like they're just after whatever you have, or if they're lingering around. Because everybody's been in a bad relationship, right?
So like Mike Tyson and Robin. Since we just saw the fight, but that was the first thing that just popped in my head. Celebrity wise, you feel me? Was it genuine? Do you think it was genuine with them?
I don't even remember their relationship. I was too young to remember. But I from looking back, from what I know, I don't think that. I think it was definitely a career move. However you want to look at it.
Yeah.
So it was, but a lot of women do that. A lot of men do that as well. But still, at the end of the day, like, you know, it's just harder to find someone on a certain level when you hit a certain level. Like you can't really date. Like you just can't go on like the regular dating sites that the regular people on, because it's like,
why not though?
Like if you got a name or reputation, then it's just kind of like, oh, like somebody from the neighborhood might see you like, oh, I know she was single, like, woo, like everybody's gonna be on your page, like flocking to, or it might be an embarrassment to you and the company that you represent if you're that person.
True.
Right, and you're on this dating site and they find out, right, and I don't want to say any of the dating sites because we're not doing advertising for them. But if you guys want to reach out to us or do some advertising, please reach out to us. We're not willing to do that. Anyway, but still, you just can't do it. I mean, it's different than if I bump into you in the store and I have a higher name and I meet you like that, than me going online and like 50 people are commenting. I think it's harder to date in certain circles as well. Like
that's fair. That's fair. So if you are at a celebrity stature, it's so much easier to date in the world, in the bubble that you're in. So for me personally, I've always kind of been like against it. Like I'm just like I feel like there's a very large percentage of women, I guess you could say normal women, who are not celebrities. I'll put it to you that way. Who should 9 times out of 10 be better than some of these celebrities. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I definitely agree. So for me, I've always kind of been that person. Like in my imagination, when I reach a certain stature, I don't want to. You feel me? I don't feel obligated to have to date somebody in the same bubble as me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I was a hooper, you feel me? Like I wouldn't have to feel. I don't want to feel obligated to have to date like a celebrity or some shit. I just feel like it's like
how you gonna meet the average girl if you're not grocery shopping? How you gonna meet the regular girl if you're not going and doing these regular activities that you used to do?
I'm gonna try to do them as much as I can.
But you can't because you shutting down the mall and you shutting down other places if your name is that big.
There's ways around.
Man.
In my opinion, I don't know. I ain't there, so I don't know. Like I'm just saying, like you feel me? I wouldn't want to lose that sense of normalcy like that much. I ain't naive. Like I know what it is. Fair. I'm just saying, like I would have to try to be creative in some way to still be able to like do certain things myself. Like you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get it. So
no, but I don't disagree with you either though. Like it is. Like I can't just go, fuck with no old, any Tina from the block or in the hood. Like you know what I'm saying? Because the world we live in now, like motherfuckers be getting knocked off. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's messed up, you feel me? Because that's the world we live in, you feel me? And that goes back to the whole, you feel me, restoring balance and karma and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But, no, I just personally, I really don't, and this was a really good question, I just really don't feel, I've never felt that a woman, or a woman in power or position in power should be intimidating or scary. Like shit, more than anything, that shit is sexy. Just as long as she ain't looking down on me because of what I'm doing as an individual. Like, and now if I ain't doing nothing, then that's different. And she attracted to me physically, you know what I'm saying? I'm like putting it down or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? That's almost kind of like I'm like her, like, little toy or some shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like that feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like for me, I've always been, you feel me, a go-getter after it. You know, I'm trying to grind, like, you feel me, build whatever it is that I got going on. So, long as you ain't looking down on me, that shit sexy, that shit hot to me. So,
fair.
That's how I feel about it. You feel me?
Cool.
2 vegetarians eat chicken, man. It's your boy, Mr. Lingo himself.
It's your boy, KJ.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on IG. Number 2 VEC Podcast. Send us some questions, man. We gonna keep talking about shit that y'all send it. We gonna keep talking about our own little topics. You feel me? But send us some questions. 2 vegetarians eating chicks. CHIX @gmail.com. You feel me? We are a traveling podcast. You know what I'm saying? We on the move. You know what I'm saying? We especially in our city right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dope spaces that we about to hit up. You feel me? If y'all been watching, you know what I'm saying? Last episode. We was at Art West Gallery, you know what I'm saying? Just many more to come, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all want us to hit up y'all venue, you feel me? Hit us up, send us an email, you know what I'm saying? Follow us, like, subscribe, all that good shit, you feel me?
That's it.
Boom, boom, boom.